Morning, morning, morning. It's Friday. Vloggy time. A bit earlier than normal. What are we today? Yep, 6:09. I need to crack on though because I've got a bit of an early start today. Look at those clouds. Very cool. These look quite a bit more dramatic for a camera lens, which is nice. It's good to see. River's still calm. Not a lot of wind around. Yeah. Another blog. With Andy. Andy Pandy. Now, I think the first thing I'd like to mention this morning is a few more people are getting out and about, having a chat, recording their walks, which is, I think, is superb. I'm one of those people, every cloud. Did his first video blog yesterday. Did his first video. Plucked up the courage. Very kindly said a few nice things about myself. Thank you, sir. Not sure it's overly justified. I'm just a normal guy. But it's kind of cool that you can, be a part of someone's journey to inspire them. I think it's lovely. It's really cool. Love it. Good luck to you, dude. Hope you carry it on. Nice to hear you. You've been a follower of the channel right from the beginning. Member of the channel as well, which is great. I'm over the moon for what he did, and for anybody that gets something out of all of this. Gets you out in nature, and all you're doing is expressing your thoughts. Harmless and yet powerful. It's wonderful. Hello, birdie. Cool. Well, let's get on with the point, eh? Bitcoin. It's a Bitcoin blog. Andy, talk about Bitcoin. Got plenty of time. Hopefully you can pick this up. Well, that little dot is a little wren And I've always noticed little wrens, they've got such a big heart for a tiny little bird. And what a song. Beautiful. Morning, little guy. How wonderful. Oh man. Oh dear. Cool. Right, Bitcoin. I think one of the things on my journey now. Sorry. I always think I can see things. A couple of horses this morning. Can't really see those, can you? I could zoom them. Right, okay. Bitcoin now. For me, now, it's always been a challenge. Oh mate, trying to find a justified reason of why I'm doing something. And I don't know whether that's a natural thing, it's a man thing, a personality thing. I have to convince myself all the time. I think a lot of that comes down to there's no one sitting on your shoulder telling you what to do. This just ain't Bitcoin, it could be anything. And that's a challenge in its own right. And that's been quite a hindrance for me personally. Because again, like I mentioned before, God, I just end up so overthinking everything. Instead of just looking at the data, but I suppose to drum up the data takes time, doesn't it? So you're going to go through all these emotional ups and downs, justifications, left, right and centre, while you're doing your time. It's like prison, isn't it? Not that I've done prison, thankfully. So yeah, it is a challenge. You just stay focused. And this is why I honestly believe small and often buys to your budget. Forget about it. And then on the side, learn what you want to learn. Because time, I know I go on about ourselves as a precious, valuable commodity. Second to that is time. And it ain't going backwards. It's always getting forwards. So yeah, persevere. Keep persevering. Oh, another massive distraction is people. Oh man. It's yeah, I briefly talk about people and influence. People and influence. Whew. It's kind of funny actually. This is me. I often think that I'm in quite good control of my thought processes. my decision making processes. But we can be very, very influenced by what we consume through our senses, through our eyes and ears primarily. It's another interesting challenge for me. This is me personally. As soon as I found myself relying on a certain type of information from a certain type of set of personalities, as soon as I realised they were just feeding me, this is how it all works, what I wanted to hear, lucky enough a little bell went off. Andy, you're just consuming what you want to hear. You're not getting an alternative view, not getting a balanced view. You're not hearing it from a different perspective, and that is dead important on anything in life. Because one thing I've noticed, most social media influencers, creators, have something to sell you. Normally an idea, and then bolted onto that idea as a product. Yeah. As I was saying, they're pretty, aren't they? Don't know what they are, as always. All over the place. Could be some sort of exotic, lovely flower or some common weed. Looks good there. Oh man. Yeah, sorry. All have an idea. Flogging you an idea. Beating the drum about an idea. If you listen to it too long, you become their idea. You can lose your sovereignty in thinking. So yeah, it's important before you marry anyone's idea, if that's even possible, to recognise when you recognise that the bloody stink down here. It's not as bad as the other day, though, has to be said. Oof. But yeah, once you recognise it, it's time to move on. Or not. I find it helps me. But yeah, people in influence, it's really difficult to come across people that aren't trying to shill you something. It's frustrating, really. I watch it slowly happening with people. I'm not knocking it, good, fair play. If that's the way you want to earn your money, earn your money. And none of us are perfect. I can assure you I'm not. This is a plum orchard, by the way. These are all plum trees. You can see it's starting to grow. Early days. It's cool. Yeah, they produce buckets full and buckets full. Later on in the year. Really nice. Yeah, in Bitcoin, it's rife. In gold, it's rife. It's silver, it's rife. Trading platforms, it's rife. But yeah, when there's a buck to be made, there's always someone trying to make that buck, and they ain't trying to make it out of anyone other than you. So that's what I mean. Sorry, it's a bit of a long story. All the time we're spending money on people's ideas, on ways of achieving those ideas. You're spending your own money, which you could be, possibly, investing in yourself. Because there's plenty of free content. There really is. Not going to be the influencer's friend here, am I? But hey, I'm only their friend if I'm giving them money. Not quite true of everybody, but I would say the majority of people. And it's rife in all assets, all investing, all of life, everywhere. Amazing. So yeah, be careful out there. I think that's the message I'm trying to say. Look after your money. Oh me. I think I've got this far on my crazy journey. Making all the mistakes most people will make. But it's kind of cool that we all make our mistakes as we learn from it. That's for sure. Oh, that probably doesn't look like much of an incline. But for my old legs. It's enough. Notice this microphone. Picks up everything, doesn't it? Oh, that's that bit done. Got the heart pumping a little bit. One thing I haven't really mentioned of my Bitcoin journey. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's the new money. Money of the future. I look at it as a store of value. But I get the concept. The meaning of new money. I really do, it makes sense. Can work. But like with money, it has to be transferable, doesn't it? Those words, medium of exchange. Exchange something for something. And the medium is the product that you're using to exchange something for something. Guess that's what it means. None of this is rocket science, I don't think. I'm sure there's more technical ways of explaining it, but in simple form. That's all it is. So, what's my point? Yes, this is my point. I've wanted to test that out. Does it work? And the first thing is, can I send it to someone? Oh, I'll tick that box, because you can. You can send it peer to peer. Done that quite a few times. Sent a small amount of sats, birthday presents, Christmas presents. Sending it from an exchange to yourself. It's almost like peer to peer, personal peer to peer. It works. Be careful to learn a system. You have to look after your money. So that ticks a box, that works. And those things are improving and getting easier as time goes by. But I also wanted to know, can I buy anything with it? Well, there's quite a few people that offer services for Bitcoin now. But the one I've used it for the most, not that I do it very often, is when I purchase silver and gold. There are a few places, and that's getting more and more now. Surprise, surprise. Surprise. Another signal that I've used, and I've used what they call digital gold, Bitcoin, to buy real solid gold, physical gold and silver. That worked. Might have been slightly cheaper to do it using fiat currency, but that wasn't the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise, it can be used as a medium of exchange. It's even easier to do now. That ticks a box as well. The big one that all of us are really interested in, obviously, is it a store of value? Well, I can, with my hand on my heart, and on my children's life, I can't argue that one. Of course it is. You need time in the game though to see that regular pattern here, isn't there? You do need time in the game. I can't go on what ifs, I've got to go on data and what's happened. We can all go down a what if thing. It's good fun. But on my personal data, it's been a very good store of value. Nothing's beat it. It's interesting because I listen to people go on about, it's such a risk, doesn't go up, what if it goes down? And all the time I've listened to that, and that's me as well, that's me. I've been having all of those thoughts. Personally, that's never gone away. I've got time to go in a slightly longer way. I have. It's only 6:30, so just gone. Yeah, that's been me. Is it valuable? Yes. And I've sold it, I've bought it, I've hot walleted it, I leave it on the exchange, I cold storage it, over time I've tested all these bits and pieces. But that data doesn't lie. It's really funny because the 11th of January 2024, BlackRock started its Bitcoin ETF. Loads of speculation around it, loads of FUD, loads of FOMO. On that day, I thought, oh, that's interesting. I'm going to track Bitcoin daily close to see how Bitcoin performs. And I've got a benchmark, a date to use that. Made up a spreadsheet. And I've tracked it, the daily close of Bitcoin in pounds since 11th of January 2024. And that's been really useful because there's a formula within that spreadsheet. It gives me the percentage, tracking the difference of the price of Bitcoin in pounds when it launched to the very day that I put the information in. And we're about, what, I think 460 odd days in now, maybe. I don't know exactly, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's 400 and something. And I know the formula's right. Since the Bitcoin ETF come along, pardon me, at today's current Bitcoin price, it's up approximately 118% in a year and a bit. No wonder people buy the ETF. But that's not the ETF is up, that's just Bitcoin. It's the price of Bitcoin. I think it was something like 33,000 pounds roughly. I can't remember again off the top of my head. I'm not sitting in front of my computer, but and today it's what, 77? Yeah, it must be. Give that 118%. So that not having that data and not me doing it personally myself, so there's no trickery, pokery. I know you're relying on a piece of data saying what the price of something is. I think that's quite reliable. Yeah. So when I see lots of people going on about Bitcoin's crashed, it's too volatile. Yeah, if you're looking at a 1 minute chart, scary, but most things are. Sometimes a daily chart can be scary. Zoom out with your own data. This gets back to what I was saying the other day. Just in case anyone's wondering why I've got so much conviction. And it's not on conviction of speculation, it's on conviction of actual data. And until that changes, my opinion's not going to change. I'd be dumb to. So yeah. There's evidence for me personally. Again, I'm not trying to convince anyone to do what I do, just talking about how I got to that point. Yeah, not bad. Anyone that bought the ETF, because it's based on the spot price, doing all right, aren't they? Big institutions aren't stupid. They're not going to worry about a bit of volatility when after a year they're 118% up on their investment. Barring the fees, obviously. BlackRock charges. It's crazy, man. And if you hold spot Bitcoin, which is what I highly recommend everyone does if they do it, but you be you. It's winning. And for me personally, as I said, I've been in the space for quite a while now. And some of the purchases I've made, I've been very fortunate. Very small purchases, but very regularly. I was looking the other day, £12,000. I was DCA when it was at 12 grand. 12, 13,000. It's a couple of £100, tenner, 20, daily, weekly. Those portions of investments. Well, do the maths. It's really cool. Flip side of that, first got in, I think my first purchase was 38,000. And watched it come tumbling down. All the way to 12. Do the maths, DCA, small amount, regularly. It's amazing. Sounds like I'm trying to flog something, doesn't it? But this is me talking to me. As you can see, I've gone a long way round again. More steps. More fitness therapy. A nice day again today by the looks of it. Amazing. Our feet are pounding away. I'm interested actually in the gold and silver community. A lot of the time you just see people's hands, which I find really funny. And today, in my community, all you can see is my feet. Feet doing the work. So yeah, I am defo not trying to convince anybody to do what I'm doing. I'm literally sharing my thought processes, and this is, if anything, my head while I'm out on a walk will be talking this through, convincing me. All I happen to do is record it. That's all I'm doing. People might be able to relate to it. Maybe. These are pretty, aren't they? Jesus, look at those. How cool are they? Very nice. God, you have to be careful when you're out and about. Especially videoing. You get a bit carried away and not be aware of your environment. You can end up just crossing the road. Get into trouble. For sure. Fat pigeon. Brilliant. Good morning. You're worried about? Oh man. So yeah, it's another blog even. Another beautiful day. Give every cloud a shout and have a listen to his blog. Beautiful part of the world he is. Gee, dead jealous. Villainous Bounty is another guy that has his daily walks. All seem to inspire in each other. That's what it's all about, man. Life's freaking tough. My God, if we can inspire each other to get out there and look after ourselves and share the common goal. It's all free. No cost to it. Only your own time and effort. Looks like the sun's exploded on that shot, doesn't it? Obviously the filter on the camera. Cool, eh? Yeah. Get out there, support each other. Subscribe. View, comment. Do what you can. It's all good. No harm done. At all. Have a real play with your camera. Be like this pigeon, chilled out. And you, Mr. Pidge. Chilled out. Getting warm. So I hope you enjoyed that. And his thought processing. It's Friday. Good old Friday. Poets' Day, as they call it in the trade. Good old Poets' Day. It's a lovely tree with the sun behind. Get those lovely lines. So cool. Yeah, have a good weekend, whatever you're doing. Please like, share, support the channel. Interesting chat I had with Traveller Jeff last weekend. A lot of the members have seen that one this week. That's going public tomorrow. Interesting. Very interesting. A lot of respect for him giving up his time. Just talking. Oh dear. Poor little mousey. I'm surprised you're still there. No birdies have picked you up. Yeah, support each other. Take good care. Thanks to all the members. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the help and support. And the regular comments. Please like, share, subscribe. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.